Hello, so in this video I'm just going to quickly show the iterations of my career plan artifact and the reasons why it didn't end up looking like this. The final artifact can be seen within my career plan artifact submission and presentation. So the first box I created was this one here. It is sturdy, however there are problems. It doesn't stand up. At one point it did. It doesn't stand up. I also worked out through this that I forgot to add a flap, so that had to be again changed in the design stage. Again here I had to put some paper in because I forgot to have a strip of paper along here that can tuck into this bit to create that box shape. So that was iteration 1. And then iteration 2 was this one. I had problems with the size of this as well. So here's the cards as well. So they actually are too big to fit in this box. So there was issues with size as well. I'll get onto the cards in a sec. So yeah, I made this box. This is iteration 2. I made the box bigger, but I made it too big. I also added some writing on the back to give the viewer some information and insight. Your storyline is in the cards, and that will make sense when you view the final artifact. So this box is, I'd say, it's okay, but it's way too big. And it doesn't stand up either because the cards are quite heavy, so it just falls over. So moving on to the cards. However, I remember to add a flap this time from my previous attempt and added some paper so this can be done. But then there was an issue with the bottom. I didn't add a flap to the bottom, which was needed. So that will come in iteration 3. So moving on to the cards. These cards, they were used in my video, my artifact video. So essentially these cards, I couldn't have made the videos without having some sort of prototype to use within the videos. Because in the videos I'm reading the cards, I'm giving the answers to these sort of tarot cards. I'm giving the readings to them. And I needed to make those videos first to make the QR code that goes in the top right corner of these cards, and the user scans and is taken to TikTok, which is good because TikTok is free. You don't need to have an account to view the videos. And I had problems with Vimeo because it has a 2 video allowance, and I had 9 of these videos to make. And YouTube, the quality was terrible. It basically deep fried my work, and the videos were filmed in a portrait way, and YouTube makes them landscape, and the blackness on the side of the video just wasn't a vibe. And the same went for Vimeo, except from Vimeo had it in the portrait mode, but there was still like lots of white around the edges that I didn't want, because when you scan the card I want it to be like the shape of the card. So that is another reason why I chose TikTok. And it makes sense really, because there's a lot of these sort of Generation Z videos going around where people are reading cards and giving you an insight into what could be happening in your life or what will be happening. And I thought it was only fitting for a career plan, and the fact I want to go into branding to make something like this that brands myself, Tab Tarot, that brands me in this way, career plan edition. It makes sense. It's a logical idea. I think it's quite smart. So, in a humble way. Okay, and then the last iteration, well, the second to last iteration was this box. I thought I was done with this box, but there was issues with the bottom here. I did try to put some sticky sided tape, double-sided tape, but it just doesn't want to stick, and when I do that it misshapes the box. also there's issues with it standing up, I think. Oh, no, this one does. It did stand up for a second there. So yeah. But there was issues with I just wasn't happy. I thought it looked a bit tacky still, and the same for these. This is why I didn't use these. I sticky backed these with sticky back plastic, and I think it just looks quite tacky, and I've used these, so they're a little bit mishandled, but not mishandled, but used, because obviously when you're doing tarot you're like this, so knocking on it and all stuff. So yeah, this wasn't used, and the cards, the final cards, were made smaller, so they actually fit into the box. I think this one, yeah, too big, so I made the cards a bit smaller as well, because it doesn't fit. So just picture this in a better way in the cards with the QR codes, and you will see my final outcome. Thank you for watching.